Family is a key source of strength and support, especially in tough times. The pandemic has underscored this. As such, supporting Singaporeans who want to start and raise families remains the government's top priority. I'll speak about 3 government strategies to build a more resilient population in Singapore. First, building a Singapore that's made for families. Second, moderating the impact of low birth rates and aging through selective immigration. And third, strengthening our local workforce and complementing it with a foreign workforce to grow opportunities for Singaporeans. First, we continue to support Singaporeans who wish to start and expand their families. Raising birth rates is key to tackling Singapore's long-term demographic challenges. At the same time, getting married and having children are personal decisions. We know that aspirations for marriage and parenthood remain high. We will redouble our efforts to support Singaporeans who choose to get married and have children. Strong and stable families are the bedrock of our society. We're committed to fostering a supportive environment for them. We held the Emerging Stronger Conversations last year. Over 300 participants gave suggestions on how to better support families. In the conversations, couples with fertility issues shared their challenges. We must continue to support and encourage them. This includes encouraging couples to understand and address potential fertility issues earlier and for workplaces to be more supportive. We will also introduce new funding support for certain types of pre-implantation genetic testing for Singaporean couples to address the concerns that some couples have over genetically transmitted diseases. We will share more details at a later time. The government is currently reviewing our measures to improve the MNP journey. This brings me to my broader point. To address the pressure of managing work and parenting commitments, we have to go beyond government policies. We need to come together as a whole of society to build a more family-friendly Singapore for a more sustainable approach. Recent surveys suggest that workers in Singapore value employers who enable them to manage both their career and family commitments. Ms. Ng Ling Ling said that mindsets must change. I agree. Adopting flexible work arrangements and prioritizing employee well-being is not only good for workers and consequently for families. In the post-pandemic world, this is going to be key to firms' competitiveness, productivity, and their ability to recruit and retain talent. With new work practices thrust upon us by the pandemic, we now have the window of opportunity to make FWAs a norm. We will be working with employers to do so, and more will be shared in the white paper on Singapore women's development, which will be tabled in Parliament later this year. We ultimately require the partnership of a wider community to build a Singapore that's made for families. We launched the Made for Families brand mark in June 2020 to assure families of support from the government and community. To date, more than 90 businesses, organizations, and community groups have adopted it, and we hope that more will take action and join us. Together, we'll support and celebrate all families at every stage of their journey.